Hey everyone, welcome back to Pickett's Pokemon. Today we are going to be going over something very special to me. It is master sets. So I have been basically starting various binders from the pack challenge that we did of various master sets of that. And today I'm going to be showcasing my 151 master set. It's not complete yet, but based on the packs we were using to pull, like these are the cards that I found and was able to throw in that master set, which is pretty cool. And we're definitely striving to get the rest, and we'll go over everything that is in a master set, a grand master set. There's kind of some subjective stuff in there. What is considered a master set versus what other people consider a master set. Yeah, we're gonna dive into that right now, and hope you enjoy. All right, so I love these Voltex binders. They're perfect for this. I really want they actually have like specific Scarlet and Violet ones. They're always sold out that I've been trying to get, but this is a pretty binder. It's white, kind of like the cover of the actual like book and the ETB, so I thought that'd be a fitting touch for it. But yeah, let's dive into. Here is my current status of my 151 master set. I wish I could take credit for the order. I did kind of steal this from Watto Rips. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of his content, but he's got some really good videos, and he has a master set video that he finished. And I typically do my master sets like everybody else, where it's usually you have your basic common card, the reverse right after it, and then this common card, the reverse of that right after it, et cetera, the whole thing. But he did it in a way where it was the Pokedex order, and I really like that. And so I reorganized my binder for this. And so here we have the three promos from the poster collection, and I wanted those first so you could see the full evolutions. And it's kind of nice this set too. Watto Rips talks about this too, but I thought that was a great point that this set is in Pokedex order, like the original Pokedex order when we were kids, and everything was in '01 through '02, and you got grass, fire, water, fighting all mixed up together. So I thought it was a cool idea to do that. But here you got the base starters, you got your Bulbasaurs, your Charmanders, your Squirtle evolutions, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Pharaoh, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, which I thought they did a really good job with. It kind of looks like the chunky chew that we got when we were kids. I had that card line to show everybody, but Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran female, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran male, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix. Really cool Ninetales EX here. A little better. Ninetales EX, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio. I thought they did a really good job with this Meowth and Persian. It looks a lot like the original show. Same with the Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey. These are really cool. They almost look like paintings. The way the art style is, it's like not necessarily like colorful. It is colorful, but it's not necessarily like this. It's kind of like almost like Patel, or I don't know what the style is called, paste or pastel. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. I love that Primate looks super angry too, because that's how it always was. Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abracadabra. As you can see, I'm missing one here. Um, got that list somewhere, but I think this is the Alakazam EX that I'm here. Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, all the classics really. I pulled almost all these myself. I don't think I've purchased anything quite yet. I'm getting to that point though. I've got another 151 booster bundle I kind of wanted to open up for this video. But I just kind of wanted to keep going through these just to show what I have coming along. I've pretty much got most of the commons, all the stuff like, oh, they did a really good job with the evolutions here. Even the Eevee is super cute. This is probably like, I don't know how this card isn't like its own just illustration rare. It looks like it already is. It's not though. I think they did a great job with the legendary birds as well, giving Zapdos special treatment there. Mewtwo looks insane. He looks exactly like the first movie. I like, this is a really good job on this specific card. This is super cool. I don't know if anybody remembers, but like these are the two options you kind of had in the Pokemon games as well for Kanto. These were your two choices, which I thought were really neat, and they looked exactly like this too in the game. Here's all of the trainers and kind of like Pokemon tools, and then we kind of get into the really cool art cards, which are the illustration rares, special illustration rares, full arts from the ultra rares, things like that. I did want to shout out that the cards that we did pull from the challenge as well. We got the Squirtle from the challenge. We got the Bulbasaur, the Ivysaur. We got the War total from this challenge. We got the Pikachu when we opened up the UPC for the $1,000 challenge. Where's the Ninetales? I think is it further along? This guy. We got this Ninetales from the challenge. We got the Machoke from the challenge right here. We got the Golem as well from the Ultra Rare from the challenge. We got both these cards from the challenge. The Alakazam, I believe, was also from the UPC that we opened. Obviously, the Mew promos and stuff were from that as well. The Hyper Rare Mew we just found, I believe, just opening packs. So it's kind of crazy. You could see just how many of these we got from this challenge, and I know I just kept track for the challenge of like the illustration rares, and the special illustration rares, but I'm sure there's a host. Almost all these cards came from all the single cards, the commons, reverse hollows, all that stuff came from those packs as well. So I wanted to just point that out before going further. You have your two Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Charmander, Charmeleon would go here. I haven't pulled a single one of those. I have pulled a Charizard, but I did end up grading it and selling it. I thought it was just a good card to sell, and I needed the money at the time, so I didn't keep it. Now I'm a little regretting it, but I'm sure we'll find one. Squirtle, War Turtle, Caterpie. One of my favorite ones from this set is this Pikachu. I think this is just really cool. All the art. There's a Growlithe there. I can pull this out. There's a Growlithe or Arcanine on the side. You got Jigglypuff, Gengar on the bottom left. Really up, you got your Nidoran, Nidorino, kind of like, or Nidoran female and male up there. Looks Slowpoke. All these Psyduck on the side. Looks like Pidgey or Spearow on the top in the tree. Just a really cool card. And look how happy Pikachu is. You can't get much better than that. Nido the King. Machoke, Poliwhirl. Obviously, the blanks are the ones I'm missing. Ninetales. I am missing quite a bit from this page. This is like the ultra rare of the Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. Here are it would be like these, but like they look more like this. I don't know if I have, actually I can show you. I have the basically just go in order of Pokédex order. So we can it'd be these guys. So this is the page I'm missing the most of. You can see like missing these. Here's the three I was just talking about. The ultra rare versions are kind of like more arty or cartoony than the other ones. Then the special illustration rares. Charizard would go here. Really good job with this Alakazam. He's floating the spoons. And here's all like the hyper rares plus the promo cards. I do have, so let's go to the hyper rares first, I guess. So these two guys, this is the Mew hyper rare switch. This would be the energy, basic energy. I think that's what it is. It's the hyper rare that comes out of this. Here's the Mew EX promo and the Mew Metallic EX Hyper Rare promo. These two, or these three, I should say, with the Mewtwo, come in the Ultra Premium Collection. I left these two sealed still because I think that's just a cool thing to leave them in the plastic what they came in from the box. I have the, this is the non-Pokemon Center stamp. I do have the Pokemon Center stamp when it's off getting graded right now. Really hoping this comes back at 10. If it doesn't, I'll probably throw it in here to be honest. But if it does, I just kind of want to leave it graded. It looks really cool. The Zapdos and the Electabuzz, these both come out of the what is it? The Zapdos collection, and then the Alakazam, and these two promos come out of the Alakazam. Here's all the collection. This spot's reserved for the Charmander EB Games, which was an Australian card that came out, and it just says EB, the letter E, the letter B, Games on it. It's really expensive. A cool card though. It kind of looks like the other Charmanders from the let me see if I can go back to the front. Kind of looks like this Charmander, except it says EB Games on it. I'm not really going for, this is more of like a master set. I've got most of the promos. You can get really crazy with this. And let's just finish this off. And then, of course, these are all the reverse hollows. Not going to really go through all this again, but I'll flip through it while I talk. Most master sets really just, you just have all the cards that you see in here, plus the reverse hollow version, all the full arts, special illustration rares. And then typically, like a standard would just be all the promos that you see in the back of the book. But sometimes there are other cards that come out with sets, and people consider that a Grandmaster set. So that would be like that Charmander EB Games card. That would be considered more of a Grandmaster set at that point. There's like an Eevee and a Pikachu. I can't remember where they come from, but those are like promo cards that came from something else that would be a part of this set. I think there's some additional base starters like Charmander, Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur that are also a part of this, but I'm not going to include those. I don't know. I kind of like this as is. Obviously, I need to finish it, which I'm hoping to do. And here's the rest of the basic energy cards with some, I just put the sleeves that come in the ETBs to kind of fill out the rest of the pages. I think that's the last page. Yeah, there's nothing left there. But yeah, that's my master set. That's it. That's my master set. And I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. I'm probably going to be opening up. I got a couple new booster bundles of 151. I'm going to probably open up here. These guys, I want to see if we can find any more cards for this set. It's more fun to pull. Obviously, it's a lot cheaper to just buy the cards, but that's no fun. So let's see how close we can get with these in another video, and hope you enjoy, and leave a comment below. Like, tell me what some of the master sets you're setting or collecting right now. I know I had a lot of extra cards lying around from the challenge, like I mentioned. We have an Obsidian Flame set we're starting, a binder, a Stellar Crown, pretty much anything from Scarlet and Violet we're pretty much starting, minus Surging Sparks. I've done that one already. I sold that one a while ago, but that one really wasn't too dear to me, but it was a cool set to collect because that was when I first got back into this, was around that time. And yeah, let me know what you're collecting and what you think, and maybe we can talk about it in the comments. Anyways, have a nice day. Bye.